Hey, what's up guys? It's Josh here. I'm here with Coach Juice and we're gonna go over this week's Tabata workout for you. So for this workout, we're gonna have 5 groups of 2 exercises. You're gonna do 20 seconds of hard work, 10 seconds to switch between exercises. We'll do 4 sets of each and we're gonna go through all 5 groups just one time today. You ready, Juice?
Ready.
Okay, so we're gonna start with our suspension trainers and we're gonna do our sprinter start. So for this one, you're gonna get set up so that band is between your arms and your torso here. Now Juice is leaning back here. Actually, switch it up, Juice. Go back to your lean position. Now I want her to step back from this position. So this is the starting point here. Weights on that front leg. She's gonna drive up on that front leg and drive that knee up toward her chest. And also she pulls that toe up as well. Nice move there, Juice. Deep breath in as you step back. Push that air out as you drive up here. Now, if you wanna take it up a notch here, you can add that hop in. So she drives up, hops forward, hops back. Hop forward, hop back. You wanna get the 2 hops in or else you're gonna be out of position after a couple reps here and you're gonna have to reset anyway. So it's hop forward, hop back. You're gonna do the first set on one leg. When we come back to this exercise, you'll do the other leg. So you're gonna get 2 sets in on each leg. The second exercise in this group is shadow boxing. So you're gonna grab a set of lighter dumbbells, 5s, 8s, maybe 3s, 2s, 1s, maybe just go with the body weight here. So for our shadow boxing, you square up those hips and now you're gonna throw those hands, rotate through that torso as well. So you want your chest to be turning as you're throwing those hands. Fast hands here as quickly as you can. This is you're really gonna feel this one in your shoulders. We're gonna get some core work in here as well. For our second group of exercises, we're gonna start back on the suspension trainer and we'll do some squat rows. So, moving plank position here, Juice is gonna sit into this squat. Now notice how she sort of swings into it, then she drives out and uses the momentum coming out of that squat to get that row in. So she sits into a deep breath in, and then she drives out and yanks herself forward here. To make this heavier, you step a little further in. To make it lighter, just step a little bit further out on this one. Second exercise is our plank with the bag pull through. So you're gonna grab that sandbag, get set up in that push-up plank position, glutes are squeezed, and now Juice is gonna push the ground away from her with one arm as she reaches across her body with the other to pull that bag through. She's trying to keep that bag under her hips and belly, but not under her chest here. The slower you go with this one, the more challenging it's gonna be. If you need to, you can also go down to your knees and work this, or you can just focus on working that plank for that 20 seconds. From there, we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna grab one of our ankle bands here and we're gonna put it around our ankles. So, ankle band around those ankles. We're gonna start with our band step out. So, she's got one leg planted here. Now she's just reaching out with that other leg, just stepping out as fast and as far as you can here, nice and controlled. You're really gonna feel this in that glute of that moving leg, but you're also gonna feel in this other leg as you're holding that weight up for that 20 seconds. When you come back around to the second set, you will do the other leg. So again, 2 sets in on each side here. The second exercise in this group is our delt fly. So you don't need to take the band off both legs when you switch. She's doing it because she knows she's done after this, but you can just take one foot out and then switch to our delt fly. So moving plank position here, glutes are squeezed. She's gonna pull herself up into that Y position and nice and controlled on the way back down. Her abs are rolled up, her ribs are tucked, her glutes are squeezed tight, kneecaps are pulled up. Deep breath in, push that air out here. Again, to make this heavier, you step further in. To make it lighter, just go ahead and put one foot back and see if that helps you get that full range of motion, or both feet if you really need to lighten this one up. From there, we're gonna switch it up again. We're gonna grab a set of dumbbells. We're gonna start with our dumbbell pivot presses. So 2 dumbbells at your shoulders. You're gonna pivot to one side and throw that arm up. So as Juice pivots to her left side, she's pressing with her right arm. As she pivots to the right side, she's pressing with that left arm here, back and forth, squeeze that glute, and really press as quickly as you can. Of course, if you're losing your balance, just slow it down here and get real intentional with that weight. From there, the second exercise is our pulse squat. So we're gonna go down in that squat, but we're not going all the way down and we're not coming all the way back up. She's staying right there in that sweet spot where she's got all those muscles working the entire time here, and she's going up and down as quickly as she can here. Nice fast pulses. Of course, if you need to, you just come up out of that squat whenever you need to. You can do full range of motion squats if that's gonna be a little bit easier for you as well, so it's totally up to you. And then we're on to our last group of exercises. We're gonna go down to the floor and we're gonna start with our McGill crunch. So with the McGill crunch, she's gonna have one leg bent, driving that foot in the floor, the other leg straight, driving that whole leg in the floor. It doesn't matter which leg is which. She gets her hands under the small of her back with the palms facing down. She's gonna pull those elbows up toward the ceiling, and now she's gonna roll up and think about like she's trying to touch her nose to the ceiling. She's gonna get this crunch in. She's only coming up as far as she can before she feels her lower back pressing into those hands. So you're really gonna feel this through those abs. It's a small range of motion, but very effective here. You can switch legs each time you come through. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure you're focused on that lower back being pressed into your hands and stopping at that point, so we're not doing a full crunch on this one. Our last exercise is our smirk jacks. So everybody's favorite, we're gonna get nice and low. You're doing that squat and we're kicking those feet apart, bringing those hands up high overhead. If you need to, you go one leg at a time, trying to stay as low as you can. And of course, if you need to, you can also just go into those full range of motion, traditional jumping jacks. Okay, that's our Tabata workout for this week. Great job, Juice.